Dababy is one of the biggest rappers in the game, and he's gone viral many times, but he isn't what most people call an internet rapper. His grind actually started in the streets, which to me is one of the best routes to take. I say that because your presence in the streets grows with you, and the internet only takes it further. But if you started on the internet, you could also end your career from it. We all know he's from the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina, but most don't know he started his rap career as Baby Jesus. But after a couple of years in, he changed it so it wouldn't be a distraction with so much controversy behind the name, with people being so sensitive. He says that the name Dababy comes from him being the youngest of three under the name Baby Jesus. One of his first mixtapes was called Non-Fiction, which was released in 2015. After that, he dropped several other tapes under the name Baby Jesus until fully shedding the name around 2018. But still to this day, he does still claim the name Baby Jesus. But when his radio success came, the labels wanted him to stick with the name Dababy. He was originally born in Cleveland, Ohio, and raised in the streets of Charlotte, which some people don't know is one of the wildest cities in the nation. Before the industry knew the street side of Dababy, people first learned about him from wearing a diaper at South by Southwest in 2017. Dababy said he didn't care what anybody had to say about it, and he received a lot of flack from rappers and the streets. But one thing he said is nobody said it to his face though. In the interview, he mentioned that he wished somebody would have said something, but don't nobody want to get beat up by somebody wearing a diaper. I personally thought it was one of the best marketing strategies I've seen from any new rapper in a long time. He thought it was too, but some people in his team didn't think so, and for a little while, they thought they had to come up with another strategy when things slowed up a little. After releasing his album Blank Blank in 2018, things started picking back up. But in November of 2018, he also had an incident in Walmart in the suburbs of Charlotte where two people tried to rob him while he was with his family, and he shot one of them and killed them. They was also armed. The Walmart footage was released and backed him up in his self-defense argument. In the hip-hop community, you know incidents like that only increase your street buzz. And in 2019, he released Baby on Baby, and the song Suge took off. The song is currently at 322 million views on YouTube, but during this rise in his career, reaching that next level, his personal incidents was mixing in with the music success. In 2020, in Miami, he was charged with battery after it said that he beat up a club promoter and took his money and watch for owing him an unpaid balance on his club fee. Then while on tour, he smacked a girl who was too close to him and put a phone all in his face, but he said he didn't know if it was a female or male at the time. That was the beginning of cancel culture, targeting Dababy to become the next celebrity to be canceled. One of the keys to beating the cancel culture is acting like it doesn't affect you, and as an artist, keep dropping music to smother the talk and rumors that's floating around. And that's what he did. His rapping peers didn't cancel him, and the streets didn't cancel him, and he continued to do show after show, so it looks like the fans wasn't going anywhere. His label, $1 Billion Entertainment, it consists of Stunner 4 Vegas, Rich Dunk, K Kilo, Wisdom, and DJ KID, but still maintaining their celebrity, because if the head artist of the label falls off, the rest usually do too. So $1 Billion Entertainment was still going strong. Then came one of his biggest setbacks, where cancel culture almost got him: the homophobic remarks at Rolling Loud. He made some statements about HIV and AIDS, and some other remarks that offended a lot of people, even outside the gay community. Festival after festival and show after show was getting canceled, and at first he thought he was going to make it through the internet noise, that he couldn't be canceled, but it was starting to happen in real time for him. Even after apologizing several times, it still didn't change for a while. After his apologies and meeting with some people from the LGBTQ community, and some people realizing that he meant something different, but he didn't articulate it properly, that he could also learn from the experience instead of being canceled. A couple of industry people reached out and stuck by his side, and slowly but surely he came back releasing more music and more visuals, and kept talking and interacting with his fans, and took one of the biggest setbacks of his music career and kept it moving. You can say he defeated the cancel culture because he has the numbers to prove it. He may have lost some fans, but you can say they probably wasn't really fans anyway. After that incident, his latest was with his baby mother's brother, who his team jumped in a bowling alley, but the baby said that he was being threatened on the internet. So now the brother is trying to sue the baby in a civil suit. Some back and forth was said by people on the internet, but most people are siding with the baby, being that the man said it's on site when he sees the baby, which we know on the street is a direct threat. With COVID-19 slowing the industry down for the last 2 years, Dababy hadn't dropped the album. Dababy has a new album out now though, with NBA Youngboy, that was just released. Although he couldn't be in the studio with Youngboy, they sent the verses and knocked it out while he was in Utah on vacation, a couple of hours from where Youngboy is on house arrest. Do y'all think Dababy is still one of the biggest artists in the game, or did cancel culture put a dent in this celebrity status? Leave a comment, like, subscribe, surviving the game.